Hello Quakers and welcome to another edition of the Quake Grave. Well, here we are playing Quake 1 again with a brand new map from a brand new author. His name is Bullseye8841 and the map is called Bizarre Bizaar. Now the only thing I know about this is it's supposed to take place in some kind of a marketplace, and of course when Quake monsters show up things are going to get bizarre, right? So hey, let's jump into Bizarre Bizaar. Well, here we are in Bizarre Bizaar, or as some people are calling it, Bizbaz, which is fun to say, right? Bizbaz. Let's see, we got 60 kills to make and 4 secrets to find. I can see 2 of our knights waiting for us to take him out right there. This is very dark already. Let's get started. Guess you could have called this the Dark Bizaar. Let's see here. I like the little details put out here. You could definitely tell from the very beginning that this is a first-timer's map. Believe me, I was definitely there with my first map as well. But you could definitely tell because of the boxiness and everything if you compare it to what the other guys are doing. But what I will say is I really like what you got going here. Thought maybe there might be a way to get in there. Up there, it looks like there might be something up there for a secret or something. But I like the look so far. You got the carpet, you got the cool door here that leads hopefully into a secret. I really don't know. But we're gonna, okay, we got a cart here with some cargo in it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it is just, it might be a little too dark. Might need a few more torches here and there. Okay, so there is something in that building. I knew there would be. That's the way to proceed, but I think we're going to try to get into this building. I don't know if jumping from here is the way to do it, or... Yep, did it. First secret. Nailed it. Very clever secret, I like that. You kind of show the player that there's something there, and... you know, it's pretty easy to guess how to get over to it, so that's good. I also want to point out that I really like the beginning of this. You kind of show that there is something blocking the path. You're not going to be able to get through here. So you got to actually go up these stairs and go around. And making the player kind of walk around, climb around this area is really smart. This is a good thing to do for just changing up gameplay and whatnot. You know, some early Quake maps... you know, are so linear. It shows that the... Oh! Ambush! It shows that the Quake author doesn't think about the variety for the player. Variety in a level is like super important, trying to change things up just a little bit, because you can't have all killing and you can't have all puzzles and you can't have all buttons, you know. You gotta vary it up a little bit and add it all together. Blend it up, make it so it works. One of the other things I noticed about this level too is it's eerily quiet. Things don't, or characters and monsters don't seem to activate until you get to certain areas. Not that that's really a big deal. It could just be what you're going for with your map. This Bizarre Bizaar definitely feels bizarre, dark, and quiet. I can see some scrags hanging out in the distance over there. I don't know if that blue key is actually, blue key door is actually an exit or not, but... I do like the look of this main courtyard area, though. This is cool. I like the big doors, the big wooden doors. I love the crates everywhere, kind of showing, like, at one point there was a, maybe some kind of a sale or a bazaar going on here. Let's see. I guess we're just going up these stairs here. Ogre and a dog. And up we go again. 2 ogres this time. Complete with gold key. 2 ogres were able to get a shot on me there. And it looks like you definitely knew. It looks like Bullseye definitely knew that, you know, you're going to lose a little bit of health in that room there because he had a health drop down right there. Okay, you got the gold key. Let's go for it here. Let's open the door. What's waiting for us? Not much. Okay, you go in. Okay, so this is okay. I know a lot of, hey, Ogre, you definitely helped me out. I can shoot this guy from back here, though, and take him out. There we go, he's done. I don't think the other, yeah, I was gonna say, the other knight's not dead. I think he was aggroed by the Ogre there. And I really don't know where the other 3 secrets are gonna be. Not really sure at all. There's some health. I really don't need it yet. Where are we at here? 15 out of 60. We're only a quarter of the way through, so this map might be a bit bigger than we expected. Where's that knight at? There he is. Here we go. I got somebody bigger, somebody more difficult here. Grab some shells. No one hiding in the dark over here. Another dog. Bunch of knights. There we go. Now we're adding up the enemies here. Feel like I've, oh, we need the gold key. We already had the gold key. Is there a second gold key? Very well could be. I feel like I have, been trained by Arcane Dimensions, you know, trial by fire with all the... Oh, fiend. I was expecting a, ogre or something behind the door. But I feel like I've been trained by AD for, like, much harder maps. This one definitely has a small challenge to it. But when you're running into a courtyard and you're killing, like, 1 or 2 enemies in there, man, it feels like a breeze compared to some of the fights that are in Arcane Dimensions, that's for damn sure. I'm actually really enjoying this map, I gotta say. You never know what to expect with new authors. I tend to enjoy most people's work on some level, but I really like, you could tell, like, a lot of love went into what was created here. And I think overall for Quake, a lot of times that is just as important as showing off the talent. There's a gold key for that one door. 2 uses of the gold key in one map. You don't see that too often. This door opens elsewhere. Okay. Let's go open that gold key door. But yeah, you could tell a lot of time and a lot of love went into this. And I really like that. Oh man, a Vor! I gotta tell you, was not expecting a Vor. Considering the enemy usage so far, was not what I was expecting to see behind that door. I was expecting a couple more knights or something. Lightning gun, we hit the button, there's a noise from upstairs. So we know it's that door opening. So let's head to it. Whoa! Ogre almost got me. Let's see here. Interesting little room. We got a elevator to take up. Trapped with a knight. There we go. The difficulty is starting to amp up a little bit now. But we got the mega house, so it's not really a big deal. Again, love the flow of this level. Love how you're climbing up to get to the silver key, and then you gotta climb out here, this broken thing, you know, surrounded by this fence. And you jump down here and there's just enemies on every level. There's just a really good flow to it. I know some players might think this is a little too linear for them, but as far as I'm concerned, I like Quake maps from all different walks. I'm digging this, I like it. Oh man! Good surprise with the fiend there, wasn't expecting him. There's a perfect room for him too, because he can really get at you. Oh man. And now that wood broke through. And we're in the zombie catacombs area. Well, I gotta say, Bullseye, I think you are definitely including many different things that I'm sure first-time map authors wish they would, you know, include in their maps. You got like a bazaar, you got an interesting area with lots of enemies, you know, coming out at you. You got a spooky warehouse building type of thing. You actually got catacombs with zombies in it. Great variety. And as I've said, I loves me some variety in a Quake map. I don't like when things get boring. Alright, where are we at? 38 out of 60. I'm gonna give myself a save there. Open this up. Okay, so we got 2 scrap. Okay, so this is a whole nother area. Okay. So we do have some sort of... Okay, so it closes behind me. Oh man, there are enemies everywhere. Oh, crap. There's 2 Vors there. Oh, crap. This is a very interesting room. So, we'll definitely talk about this after we finish it. Let's finish it up first. Try to kill these boars first, because they are doing a number on me. Oh man, I'm down to 31 health. This is easily the most challenging part of the map so far. Is there any health up here? I thought I saw some health back here. There we go, there is some health, but I think I'm gonna get cornered by a ball. Oh, there's a shambler now too. Oh, yeah, nothing I could do there. I'm glad I saved right there, though. Let's see, yeah, accidentally tried to resave what I was doing. Wish I had that mega health available. Okay, so, as a first-time map author, it might be hard to figure out the proper way to do... I'm gonna try to kill these guys first. I'm actually gonna stick out here. Maybe I can kill a bunch of these dudes before I even go in. It can be really hard to figure out like how to do a proper horde area, right? Oftentimes when you are a first-time map author in you know, early maps and that kind of thing. I'm trying to see if I can find another secret. I've only found one of the 4. Oftentimes the big room that you get to towards the end of a map, the enemies are just kind of thrown all over the place, and this is one of those situations. This is one of those situations where you probably want to look into some scripting and see how to build, you know, a horde area, like what people build nowadays for their horde rooms. Wouldn't be bad to look into it just to see, because when you run into one big room and a lot of enemies are coming at you at once, the gameplay at first might seem frantic and fun, but it's more fun to like do the wave thing, at least from what I've noticed lately. I'm trying to see if I can jump over to this. What is the best way to get up there? There was an ogre up there before. Huh, I really don't know. There was also some rockets there. It must have been just a window that I ignored. I'm gonna go check this out again. Yeah, I just ignored this. Okay. But that was not considered a secret. No, but now I'm on top of this. Okay, so now I can jump here. Now I can jump here. Okay, so that was a secret. So that's 2 of 4 at least. You can say I've gotten 50% of the secrets at least. Yay me! Oh, kind of fell back here. Oh no. This can't be good. Am I going to be able to get the hell out of here? This might be a geometry error here. I hope I'm not stuck once I get over here. I'm assuming it's symmetrical though, and I won't be able to move again. Oh no! Alright, so this is a bad little glitch for this map here. I don't normally do this here, but I'm gonna no clip out of it. There we go. That is a bad glitch. That is something you definitely want to fix with future maps for sure. You don't want to make sure the player can get stuck in areas like that, because that's definitely frustrating. Alright, so that's 2 of the 4. I have no idea where the other 2 secrets are going to be. But yeah, not to rail too much about this ending part here, but, you know, players nowadays aren't really going to be super into this. They're going to be more into like a wave-based type of thing, myself included. I actually was not the biggest fan of like horde fights in Quake a while back, but they've really grown on me. And I think that the proper way to do a big fight, because a big fight in Quake, you can see, is problematic when you approach it this way. Alright, I'll try to take you guys out first. Oh, I should have just let them fight it out. I am gonna grab that. Ugh! Oh, there was a... Jesus. Okay, that ball has got to hit something here. I think that Shambler's going to show up in a minute too, isn't he? Okay, here we go, Fiend. Bring it on. You go ahead and get caught on stuff. Yeah, triggering a whole room at once definitely was fun for Quake, you know, years and years ago, when people didn't really know any better. But there's been so many advances with Quake maps that there's just like better ways to go about it. Again, an old-fashioned Quake map like this, it's fun. I'm having a good time with it. It's not really a big deal breaker for me. Where's the Shambler at? I can see the exit. But hey, if you're looking to get better with your second map, that's definitely one thing I would consider. For sure. There he is. He's not going to be able to reach me from way back here, though. Sucks to be him. I'll probably take him out before he even gets close to me. Yep. So one of the other things, too, I was able to take out a good half of the enemies in this area because I just didn't go in here yet. I just unlocked it, aggroed a scrag or whatever, and pulled a bunch of them out and killed them in the courtyard area. Obviously, probably something like a newer player may not do, but definitely something to think about if you're looking to trap the player, which it seemed like you were, because when you walk in, the door immediately closes behind you. And if you're going to release a Shambler, you almost got to trap people just a little bit more as well. Maybe trap them in an area where they can kind of hide behind things and get away from the Shambler and whatnot as well. What else was in here? Is there something else in here? No. Trap me in the Shambler box. There's still, according to this, 2 enemies somewhere. Maybe they're in the secret areas. I don't really know. But let's see here. Okay, yeah, well, I think this is the exit, so we'll probably call it there. There you go. So there you go. That is Bullseye's map. This is the Bizarre Bizaar. I thought that was really good for a first map. That was great. You know, a lot of the stuff I'm picking out isn't really, you know, big deals. These are things you can learn going forward with your next maps, but this is really, really well done first map. The things I'll just reiterate here, the good, lots of great variety. There's so many different things you do here. Like I said, you start in the Bizarre area, and then you go to this caravan that's blocking the path, so you got to go up the stairs and you know, climb a ledge over to actually get into the courtyard. And then once you get to the courtyard, you got to find the gold key to get into the next room, and which takes you into this haunted warehouse thing that you got to climb up, and you got to get another key, break through there, and then you can see in the background here above where it says completed, you can see the gates up there where the balcony is, where you're going through there. And then you eventually go through a zombie-filled cavern. There is a lot of variety in this map here. It's a really I was really surprised by that, and so that's a really good thing. So the things that I think need work, the enemies could probably be a little bit more dense. There were some empty areas in the courtyard, and with that you can add in a little bit more ammo, and you know, that kind of thing. So you know, the more enemies you add in, the more ammo you want to add, because one of the obviously most the things about Quake that people like the most is, you know, killing monsters. So add more killing in if you can. 60 monsters in this map, it's a good number. Maybe bump it up just a few more, like maybe to 70, 68, somewhere around there, and just populate the courtyard a little bit. And I guess the other thing was the darkness. You could see in this map that the castle in the background looks like you did some geometry work, but we can't really see it because it's so dark. So that's something I would probably work on as well. Add a few more torches here and there for the real lighting, add the lights there. And then the other thing is the thing I kind of went on a little bit about at the end was the big room full of monsters where you aggro one and they all aggro. That's something I would look into for horde fights for an area like that. But other than that, Bullseye, I think you did a really good job on your first map. I'm very impressed with this. I feel like a lot of people who have been coming out the past couple years with their first maps have really been just kicking ass. Like, I feel like I compare it to my first map, and these are just like blowing me away. But yeah, Bullseye, great job on this. Really looking forward to what you do next. And everybody, I will see you all next time on the Quake Grave.